Hello, this is ASMRVibes. Welcome back to another video. Thought that I would take some time out today and go through the remaining games in this drawer here. Now, last video, hopefully I didn't move anything too much, but we pretty much got through all of these, this whole row here. And we had gotten all the way to, I believe, The Evil Within, which I just started playing last week. Pretty fun so far. I'm only about 40 minutes in. So let's go ahead and take a look here. So Vampire here is a game that I have not played yet. I picked it up. I think I found a good sale on it, and I have been meaning to want to play it, but I haven't played it yet. I think Focus is the same publisher that makes the Divinity series, and I like those games very much. Okay, we have Uncharted 4. I actually beat Uncharted 4. I beat all the whole series. So yeah, great game. Nothing but good. I think we may have covered this in the last video. I did move some things around in this drawer, so if you're going from that one to this one, hopefully you don't mind too much. But yeah, nothing but good to say about Naughty Dog's last foray into the Uncharted universe. Okay, Monster Hunter World. Yeah, another game I haven't played, but I have been meaning to. Yeah, I need to find someone else who maybe wouldn't mind showing me the ropes. So leave me a comment in the description of this video. I'm just curious to know, if you guys have had fun with this game, or if you've dumped a lot of hours into it. I know that the Monster Hunter series of games tend to be very popular and are time sinks. So, okay. Next is the Banner Saga. I have only played a little bit of the Banner Saga. Yeah, seems like a good game, but I just haven't really been able to get into it. I don't think I've given it enough time, time that it deserves. Okay, Resident Evil 2. This one I did beat. Looking forward to picking up Resident Evil 3. Just waiting on a sale. Okay. Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I've only played a little bit of this one. I have not really gotten into any of the Assassin's Creeds, but I wanted to give this one a shot. I like the theme, the Greek mythos quite a bit. But once again, I only played this one for maybe an hour, so I need to maybe give it some more time. Okay, Far Cry 4. I picked this up because I beat 5 and had a lot of fun with it. So thought I would give 4 a shot. From what I have heard, 4 doesn't have the best story, but the gameplay is very fun. But as you can see, it's still sealed. Let's see if we can, yeah, see, still sealed up. Okay. We have Mega Man. Haven't played this one. I just thought it would be good to have the collection. I'll probably get to it eventually. Resident Evil 5. You can see this here. My brother, I don't know what he did to this thing. He like ripped the actual, what do you call it? The plastic that seals the paper of the cover. So this game kind of has war scars now, but yeah, I beat this one a few months ago. Very fun. Not as good as 4, obviously, but very good game. Solid, you know, action. Persona 5, I have, let me see if I have it over here. I actually just picked up, this is new. I just picked up the Royal Edition, so I was maybe 40 hours in. I wasn't really sure if I should just keep going or just pick right up into this. I decided ultimately to just start a new game, so that's what I've done. Yeah, having a fun time. Haven't seen any of the like new additions just yet. I'm very early into the game, so don't want to spoil it for anyone though, so I won't really give too much away. Okay, let's see here. Here is another game that I need to play and I just haven't yet. But once again, I think I picked this up on Black Friday just because it had such a good sale. So I will play that eventually. I know I'm missing the DLC, but you know, I figured I'll try this first. And if I really like this, then maybe I'll grab the complete edition. Or just find the DLC, I suppose. Let's just balance this. Okay. Next we have Dragon's Crown. I have played this a few times. I've had friends over, and we have played the multiplayer. I think, oh, that has a nice sound to it. I think I need to give this game some more time. I hear it, there's like a really long tutorial, is how it was explained to me. And if you play past like, oh, it might have been like 5 hours, it gets really fun. I'm still in like this beginning area where you have to pick up quests and then go out into the world. So yeah, not too sure, but let me know what you guys think about Dragon's Crown if you've ever played it. I know it was a Vita game initially. Okay. Divinity Original Sin. Now I played a lot of this with my brother actually, and I think we got close to beating it. We didn't beat it though, unfortunately, but it's really one we should try and pick up and play. Just a lot of fun. Very, very good. My favorite co-op game on the PS4, I would say. Okay, and that's by, at least published by Focus. I don't know if they're a developer. I don't think so. I think Larian Studios is the developer. Not really a whole lot we can say here. It's a NBA game. I picked it up on a really cheap sale, and you know, I haven't really gotten into a basketball game since maybe 2K12. It seems fine though. I've maybe played a few hours of it, and that's about it. Okay. Grand Theft Auto 5. Here is a game that I was proud to beat. You know, this is the first Grand Theft Auto game I beat. I may have beaten Vice City, or I may have gotten very close, but these games can sometimes get a little long, at least in my opinion. You know what I mean by that is, I felt like some of the older ones haven't always flowed. Like there's a little bit of frustration to have. Like you might get stopped on a specific mission that's really, really tough. But I was able to get through 5, and I had a ton of fun doing it. So, alright. Now, while I have Diablo for PS4, I actually picked it up on Switch. I think I may have mentioned this before, but I'm in the National Guard, and it actually is nice to have a portable system like the Switch. So I ended up beating Diablo in different scenarios where I just wasn't at home. But yeah, great to have it on PS4. When I have people over, I'd usually pop in the PS4 edition just because, I don't know, I guess the preference for PS4 controllers, and I only have one Switch Pro controller. Alright, so we have Yakuza. So, here's another one I'd like to know. If you guys have played Yakuza, any of them really, the story seems really interesting. And I know there's a lot of them. I think they're on like 5 right now, maybe. I just couldn't get into this, guys, but I only gave it a few hours. I know that's kind of a ongoing mantra with me. Sometimes I lose patience for games. I'm sure that's all of us to a point. Should I give this one another shot? It always looks so neat, and I like the premise. Of, this is the beginning of the story, so it's not really spoiling anything, but this guy gets set up, essentially. It happens very early on. So I think it's really cool. So yeah, let me know. Do you think I should go back and play Yakuza? Okay. Here's another sealed copy here. We have Star Trek Bridge Crew. Full disclosure, you can see it's still sealed. I haven't played this one, but I'm a huge Star Trek fan. The Next Generation is probably my favorite series. I have watched the original, and I think it's good. I just like the Next Generation. It's very difficult with a VR headset, I find, because you don't get, from my understanding, when you run your HDMI cable through the VR headset, you don't get HDR through your TV. So I've always had it disconnected, and here, I'll show you. It's kind of a pain to get back there and, constantly finagle with the wires. So my thought was I will eventually get a second PS4, find one used or something, and then it'll just be a dedicated VR system, and I could actually play games like this here, which I think, from my understanding, this is like more of like a tech demo or something, but I heard it was still really cool. Okay, we have Narcosis. Is this a limited run game? I don't know. Oh, it is, yeah. Haven't opened this one, but I think I played it because it may have been a free grab on the PlayStation Plus. It seems pretty fun. This is more like a puzzle game, though. And, puzzle games aren't always my go-to, so I don't know if I'll ever actually beat this one, but love to hear your thoughts on Narcosis, if you guys have ever played this one. Okay. Days Gone. Here's another game that seems pretty polarizing. You can see I haven't opened this one up yet either. I tend to switch around between consoles a lot, so sometimes I'll just pick games up and I just won't play them for a while. But yeah, this looks pretty fun. The gameplay looked really neat. I heard it gets repetitive. That was the knock I heard against Days Gone, but yeah. Ben Studio, I think they used to make a lot of Vita games. I think they made the Uncharted game on the Vita, if I'm not mistaken. Call of Cthulhu. Here is a game I just started, but I need to play this because I don't know, it just looks really, really fun. I don't know a whole lot about the Cthulhu. Is that what it is? The Cthulhu lore? Because I see that word a lot, Cthulhu. It's kind of a fun word to say, Cthulhu. But yeah, I don't know. I'll have to play this one. and really give it some time. This looks like something I'd really get into as well. Here, let's peek at the back here. Oops, sorry guys. Yeah, so you're investigating. Oh, that's right, it's H.P. Lovecraft's universe. Yeah, it just looks really, really cool. So I saw that words question the universe around you or something. I just watched Shutter Island for the first time, so it kind of reminded me of that. Onimusha. Picked this one up because I had a good experience in the PS2. I think this is the same game. They just Capcom loves to do this. You know, they bring their old games back, and that's fine. So yeah, looking forward to trying this one out eventually too. Sometimes I don't have as much time as I used to when I was younger. Okay, so we're not actually done with the PS4 games yet. I had brought some up from the top shelf here. So I'm going to bring those in now, and I'll just kind of, let's see here. So we have Far Cry New Dawn. Haven't played this yet. I beat Far Cry 5, and so I just wanted to pick this up and have more of that experience. I know a lot of people, from my understanding, don't really like 5. I had a lot of fun with it, but I also haven't played a Far Cry game since 3, so maybe the repetitiveness didn't wear on me as much as if I had played 4. I'm not sure. And speaking of which, there's 5, and there is Spider-Man, which I have not beaten Spider-Man. I know, I need to beat Spider-Man. So let's move that. Actually, we'll take Far Cry down here to bring up Earth Defense Force. I picked this up because it looked like a lot of fun. I haven't played a whole lot of the Earth Defense Force games, so I thought I'd eventually have to give this one a shot. Haven't played it yet though. Okay, I was about to grab another game and I realized this is Band of Brothers. That is not a game. Let's put that down. Alright, here is Red Dead Redemption 2, another game I haven't opened yet. I do plan to play this, I just don't know when. Yeah, it's a game I'll have to pop in eventually. Okay, here's Metro. I played Metro 1 and beat it. I did not beat Metro 2, and I think this is the third one. So ideally, I should go back and play, I think it's called Last Lights, and then jump into Metro Exodus. And now we have Titanfall 2. Definitely a, I would really almost consider this a hidden gem. I see it at stores for like $4 sometimes. You'll see a sealed copy here, but I'm actually playing it off of Origin on PC. I have like their really cheap, I think they have like a year, and I went with that just because of how cheap it was. But yeah, I'm about maybe halfway through this one. A lot of fun. Yeah, recommend Titanfall 2. Okay, Resident Evil Biohazard. I absolutely loved this game. I really, really liked it. And I wasn't sure if I would, because I was like, oh man, they're getting rid of the third-person perspective, you know? And almost going more for like an Outlast kind of vibe or something. But no, it's very good. And I still hope they make third-person Resident Evil games, but I'm also okay with these. They're so much fun. I even played the DLC for these. That's how much I liked it, and I don't always do that. Sometimes I finish a game and then I put it back in the drawer here. So yeah, I can't speak higher about Resident Evil Biohazard. So much fun. Sakura, played a few hours of this. I'm not a huge fan of the From Software games like Bloodborne, and I can't think of the other one that they made that's very popular. But yeah, you know what? I like this one though. I like the movement and the speed and everything, and I don't know why this one seems different from those, because I tried to like Bloodborne, and I don't know. I just don't think it's my type of game. But Sakura, for whatever reason, I seem to quite like. I just popped it in on a Saturday for a few hours and then haven't played it since. But yeah, definitely a game I'll need to get back to as well. Okay, Borderlands 3. I'd say I maybe done about 10 hours of Borderlands, just with a buddy online. This is another one you know, I'd love to jump on Borderlands 3 with some of you guys. Maybe we can get a party going, and yeah, let me know. I'm always all for that. Time's very tough for me, but because I do have a full-time job and everything. But yeah, add me on PSN if you'd like. I think my username is Rageful Chimp. Rageful Chimp. It's a really old name. I think I've had that for like, I don't know, since I was in like high school or something. My original Xbox gamer tag. Alright, Rise of the Tomb Raider. Beat this one, but I beat it on 360, I think. I believe. Great game. Yeah, really fun. I really like where they took the, I like what they did with Lara Croft in this new, I don't know what you'd call it, I guess a reskin. They made her character more realistic. She takes damage, you know, she's not perfect. And I tend to like that kind of thing. She is not like a superhero or something, so she's gonna get hurt. But you know, it's great story. She comes out on the other side, so all good stuff. Okay. Rocket League. Highly addicting. If you haven't played Rocket League, you need to. It's easy game to jump in, especially if you got a buddy over. It's not very local co-op friendly, unfortunately, but you know, it's still fun if you got a buddy over. I think you guys can do like a 1v1 or something like that, but I don't think it's very easy to go online with two people, but you'll have to correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not too familiar with Psyonix. I don't know if they've done other games before, or if Warner Bros. Just, I'm not really sure. I just published this game because of how, I'm not, yeah, if you guys know more about this, let me know. If they've made other games, maybe. Okay, we have Life is Strange. Started playing this. I'm still on the first episode. Seems really cool though. I hear this version, or this season, is a lot better than the second one for some reason. I don't remember why though. But yeah, Square Enix. Kind of cool to see Square make a game like this. I don't know. I just didn't really see them in their wheelhouse. But yeah, pretty neat. Alright, the last PS4 game, guys, is going to be Shadow of Mordor, Game of the Year Edition. Haven't played this yet. Yeah, I know I need to. Is this a second in the entry? I thought there was a first one and it was called something else. You'll have to let me know. But that covers it. And then next, I know I said we'll go through the drawer, but maybe I'll cover the remaining, like, Wii U, 3DS, Switch, because I have some Switch here, a bunch down here, but then I have some more, like 3DS and Switch up there, and then I even have my Switch Lite box up there. I hope you guys like this. I know the last one was pretty popular, at least for my humble channel anyways. So make sure to leave a like. If you can, you know, comment on whatever. Any feedback you have is always appreciated. Thank you so much, guys, for watching, and I hope you have a terrific rest of your day.